Won't you let me watch my own live? There we go. How do I like my stuff? Oh, it wants to tip over. Well, let me tip this sideways, because I don't like vertical. I want... playing with the new tripod. Sorry guys, it's going to be a little crooked. Don't want me camera tipping. It's going to be a short live. I don't know how to unlock that though. Oh, sweet. Thank you for the thumbs up in the view. I'm with the live chat on because I want to see what the chit chat's going on. Filter all messages. There. Woohoo! Good evening, CP. How are you? Oh, I'm going to try not to knock the camera over. And, well, I got some pieces over here. Yes, we're live. We are live. Oh, I'm good. Gooder. Might have the insurance thing figured out, maybe. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. So we had some of these show up today. And a few of those. There's several packs of them. Of several different flavors. And we got some sweet Siddiquis. Oop. And then we had some sharp teeth leaders. And we got some of these. Well, one of these. Can't wait to try that out. And then we got a shipment of them. But here's the piece de resistance. Bunch of hooks back there. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. Some light going. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. I gotta put some of these to work now. Oh, the insurance will be whatever the insurance is. Oh, and I got a minty shipment of bags. I don't care if they're from Walmart. Yeah, Tommy's always hooking me up with the fishing gear. I can't thank him enough. I gotta go get him some monster fish. He's been out fishing me this year. Yeah, the minty sunset. I gotta stop moving so the light behind me can go out. Actually, I'm gonna relocate my butt out of the center of the light. I hope you got it. Don't knock the camera over. Oh, hello, third person. Lots of traffic on the road. My. Yes, I know. How are you, my Aussie friend? It must be getting nice and bright and sunny down there today, is it? Got some shark gear I want to try here. Got some feathers from down your way. Or what was it? What did they say? New South Wales, maybe? I think that's where they said they were from. I know that's somewhere in Australia. Oh, that's not too bad. Low cloud cover. It's been a little overcast, cloudy today. Oh, come on, light, turn off. Turn off, light, come on. Yeah, you and him have been on the channel for a long time. I actually think young fellow there, Simon, taught me how to tie a couple of knots I didn't know. Watching one of his YouTube channel videos. Yeah. I love every day because I'm here to be witness to it. Hey, Invisible One, how are you? Oh, I'm quite alive. A little scraggly, but quite alive. Got some buoys painted today for lobster fishing. Probably take a run around on that. Oh, you guys got some nice waves down there. If I wasn't so nervous about trying to drive the boat from here to Florida, then through the Panama Canal, and then over to Australia, I wouldn't have the fuel. It's closer for me to go to Britain in a boat than it is for me to go to BC in a car. Yes, Invisible One. Welcome to your first live with my shenanigans. I'm not good at it, but I figure the sunset's too nice not to share. I just gotta stay still long enough so that the motion light behind me will turn off. I was kind of hoping to catch some stars this evening, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky. I gotta trim that there bush that's right in the way. I gotta trim that burning bush down a little bit. I gotta trim the limbs on the maple tree a little bit more. Kind of get them clear of the power lines there. Sailboat. Yeah, I've been thinking about putting a spanker on the old boat. Hey, Kylie Simmons, how are you? I'm trying to rival your display picture you got going on there. I like to burn a little bit of diesel though, just in case there's some days where there's like this, no wind. I can't row a 40-foot boat by myself. I'm doing all right. things have been better and things have been worse. Yeah, rain. Well, we had some easterly wind there. What was it, Wednesday? No, today's Thursday. What was it? Sunday we had some easterly wind, and today was northeast, and it's a slight huff of the north on it right now, so we might get some rain this weekend. We'll see how she goes. Hope the insurance comes through. We'll see how that goes. Really didn't want to have to go the lawyer route, but I lit a fire under their ass, and they still haven't called me back yet. Yes, vote PP for sure. If you vote for anybody else, you're voting for one. It's basically, we have a two-party system with 5 parties. But we won't get into that because I don't need my phone cut off tonight. That's what happened last time. What was the exact thing I mentioned? Remember when Trudeau promised to reform how elections worked and completely remove first past the post? They shut my phone off, like completely disconnected it and everything the last time I mentioned that. I'm not going to get too deep into it. But yes, the country's looking pretty blue, but all the powers in the cities. So, question. Who thinks we're getting an early election this year? And who thinks we're just going to run it out and wait and see what happens in the States? Well, I have a feeling that if Kamala Harris wins, it's going to be civil unrest and the division of the United States into several smaller countries run by a queen. And if the other fellow wins, it's going to be straight up civil war because that's what they're going to do. That's why they're trying to off him. Hey, Invisible One, all you got to do is, like, I could go down there and I could vote for you. All I have to do is walk across the border and say I seek asylum, and you could do the same thing here, bud. Just saying. You should be milking this. Should be milking it. Say you're from like Tahiti or something. Yeah, I think the elections down there are on the 8th of November or the 9th of November. I know it's right handy to the birthday. All you guys are getting the rain down there, Kelly or Kylie? Yeah. Oh. If they're breaking the system, use it to your advantage. Hint, hint. That's all I'm saying, one. Like, I met a fella from Florida, and he told me what was going on. I said, yeah, it's the same here. I told him he should stay up here and vote in ours, and I should go down there and vote in his, and he fucking loved it. He's like, that's actually really smart. Dang it, I turned on the light. Yeah, well, we do need a little rain. The trees around here are starting to turn brown, and they usually don't start that until like next month. Yeah, it was warm today. It wasn't like 190 degrees. It was only like 70 Fahrenheit. Kind of nice for September. Water's still, hold on. Let me go check the water temperatures real quick. Break up the buoy. Halifax Harbor approaches. The wind, north-northwest, 4 knots. Gust to 6 knots. Wave height, 0.9 yards. Wave period, 10 seconds. Air temperature. Hold on, let me put this in freedom units because it's 19 degrees Celsius. Search settings. Freedom units. Thank you. Map. Halifax Harbor. Yeah. Yeah, 66 Fahrenheit for the air, 64 for the water. Which is, you know, not too bad. I don't have my thermometer here to actually be on point with it, though. Oh, I lost the chat. Hold on. Give me a second. And go. This has changed so much since the last time I used this. There we go. Yes, I'd like someone to hit the old thumbs up. That'd be cool. Not everyone's around though. Oh well. 4 for 4 is pretty sweet, I can't lie. Man, that's so nice. That foam picks it up really nice. Yeah, me and my buddy went for a drive down one of the side roads here today. Checking out all the new constructions and the new buildings. Dang it. My car turned on the light. And seen this old shed on the side of the water. And it had a very, very familiar, very specific lobster pound sign. And I was amazed. So I tried to take a picture of it. I posted it up there. And I posted the other one because there was one on one side and there was one on the other side. And I'm impressed I got it. I got half a plan this winter to grab a feed of lobsters, row on down, tie up to their wharf, and walk up to their door, knock on their door, like, hey guys, I got some free lobsters for you. And they're like, who the hell are you? And how do you know we like lobster? I was like, can I have a look at your sign there? Yeah, I know I'm kind of stalker biased, but you know, it's my grand uncle's sign for his lobster pound with his niece, with his daughter, which would be like my second cousin or something like that. She lives out in BC now, though. Still really cool that someone else appreciates it, appreciates the history. I haven't related to everybody over on that point. Oh. I gotta go and plug that light. I might do that. Hold on, give me a sec, folks. There we go. Let's enjoy this little bit of pink sunset for as long as we can. When it's gone, so am I. Yeah. I just wish the overcast wasn't here, but it shows the tide run real nice. Like you can see, it looks like an oil slick on the water there. Here, I'll pick this up a little bit and I'll show you. Like you can see that, like it's like an oil smear there, right? That's a tide rip, and it's running around one shoal and up around another. And there's another one over there. The camera can't quite pick it up. Oh, easy now, motion sickness. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what the battery's at my phone. I see a little green dot there where the battery's supposed to be, but I take it that your invisible one. I take it your phone it's usually tied to the charger like an old landline. It is nice, but that bush there that's right in the middle of the sunset's called the burning bush. I gotta trim that back some. I trimmed it back a lot this year, and it grew back half what I trimmed. But I don't want to kill it off either because it's a burning bush. But here in the spring, I'll probably nip all the top off it there and bring it back down to about the height of the bike. Like, oh, let's see if that shows up the bike. Yeah, you can just see that red reflector there. Try to get it lower than that. Ooh. Poof. And you're out of power. Oh man, I feel bad. You must be rocking one of them old school $80 phones. Everyone thinks I'm lucky for working on an oyster farm, but I've never eaten one. What you do is you crack open the oyster, you put some good raw lemon juice on it, and then you just slurp it back and swallow it. Some folks chew them though. I don't know about the chewing thing, but I like them. I haven't had them in decades though. I think I used to pick them with my grandmother because she had an oyster picker's permit, and she loved them. They were her favorite. She'd rather that over mussels. But my father, he likes eating them scallops raw. That's why he got a scallop license, so he can go harvest raw scallops. And you can harvest them any which way you can get them. With a dragger, with a diver, like he's got the full thing for it, as far as I know. So I got one as a pet out off the wharf. We used to catch little tiny scallops in here, about the size of a toonie. That was kind of cool, like getting them real small. You get like 3 or 4 in the palm of your hand. They'd come up on the bullweed. Slimo, you can cook oysters too, right? You don't have to eat them raw. You can cook them like a standard mussel that you can. But there's nothing like, I've never tried farmed oysters though. I imagine where you're around all salt water, there's not much fresh water running off. They're probably pretty tasty. Slimo oysters are right high in zinc and pretty good for strengthening the immune system. Absolutely. All seafood is good for your brain and your liver. I gotta get back in a more seafood diet. And I don't mean like seafood and eat it, I mean like seafood that swims and eat it. Wouldn't mind trying shark, but I wouldn't want to kill the shark unless I was going to eat it or I knew people that wanted some. I'd give it away for free, to be honest. I half want the teeth just so I can put them on display. Because, well, the size of it, right? I know a fella down the shore that he would, if I had the whole shark head, he would clean all of the meat off the head and then he would mount the skull and everything. He has a YouTube channel too. He's from down Jeff Ross's way. Down there in Area 34, lobster fishing, like not quite Yarmouth, but I think it was like Bridgewater or like Liverpool out there. He's a marine biologist, and when we were tuna fishing, well, catching tuna in the mackerel trap, he offered to do up the heads if we got any more heads. And I was like, I'd fucking get on that. Pardon my French. I'm more than a minute into this, right? Yes, must be. Yeah, I'd like to figure out how I could have my phone sideways. Manning River oysters are the best in Oz. I should fry some and some batter. There you go, some beer batter by. Put a little herb and spice in there that you kind of like, and give her a go. Oh, CP, I tried some of that OJ spice. I only used a little bit, and I cooked up some green crabs. And oh, that's some tasty stuff. It's a little spicy though. Wasn't expecting spice. Was kind of expecting sweet and salty and a little bit of herb. But yeah, oh. You're off Area 38. That's up. Well, that's kind of up in your neck of the woods. That's like the top of the Fundy, like Minas Basin. Is that where that's at? It's either Minas Basin, New Brunswick, or it's New Brunswick, Grand Manan. I'm not sure. If you care to share the chat, CP, that'd be cool. Close to the U.S. border. Okay, yeah, you're in the Lobster Wars zone. You're all the way in New Brunswick. Must have been a nice drive. Yeah, that goes from like, was it St. John, up in St. John's, all the way down to the border of it. What is it? I think it's called Grand Manan. Yes, that's the spot. Yeah. There's a, well, St. Andrews down there, there's a bit of a tussle. 4 hours from us on the North Shore, I believe it. Plus a border crossing. Yeah, St. Andrews, they're holding a rally down there, I guess you could call it. Well, it's more of a protest against the illegal summer fisheries. And I don't care how people get their licenses or who they are or where they're from, as long as they follow the rules in that area like everyone else has to do. Like, you got to fish in this season, you got to this size lobster, no CDs, and whatever them other rules are, that's should be followed. Now, I don't want to say Buddy's name or his exact position, but he was one of the head reps for a particular fishing group. And he's trying to help a fella from down the shore there. And he was asking me my opinion on what's going on. I'm like, just let's all play the same game by the same rules. You want to fish in the summer? Find a fucking summer fishery. You want to fish with the rest of the big boys when they fish in the winter? Follow the same rules. No eggers, no shacks, right? Well, no, you crossed the Nova Scotia-New Brunswick border, didn't you? That's a border. I'm just picking CP. But yeah, I've gone across the New Brunswick border once by mistake and almost across the PEI New Brunswick border by accident. Things started getting very French and I couldn't understand what was going on. Well, my guardrail lights came on, those little red, yellow, green ones. Blue. Yeah, those are my that's my handrail. When you're drinking, you can at least see where you're going to fall off the deck. CP. I kind of, when I said border, I kind of figured you thought I meant that one. No, I mean like the interprovincial border. Sorry, I should have been a wee more specific. I'm not always on the ball, you know. Sometimes I'm chasing the ball around. Invisible One said it pretty good though the other day in the comment. He's like, I got two brain cells chasing around for third place. Normally I'd say I got one lost looking for the other. Old Tommy must be putting in the grind. Well, this sun sets for Tommy. I was some stoked to find that in the mailbox today. Oh, what's this coming? Something with moose lights. There's a lot of deer here. Yeah, as soon as that red haze is gone, I'm going to call it into the stream. Yeah, I appreciate everyone that comes and visits my lives. They're all pretty good people. That's why I like holding the lives once in a while. But I make them random with no particular schedule, though. I can't believe I got over 800 subs. I can't believe I'm closing in on 600,000 views. Never thought I'd get this big. And I appreciate every single one of you. I do. I don't know yous all, but I try to chat with most of yous. All the Christmas lights are still working on the Chrissy G damn near a year later. 318 subs. 813 subs. Holy mackerel. I thought I was just getting close to 800. I must have blew that this week. Well, if I ever do get to 1,000, I'm going to have to try to do something special. What? Well, I have a feeling it could be like New Year's or Christmas, maybe. Maybe do a lobster cook or something like that. I wonder how that J.O. spice would be on lobster. Won't know unless you try it. I had this crazy idea though, just thinking about it. Melt down some butter, put some of that J.O. in it, see how that does, and then you can just dip your lobster in it as you want. I had a clever idea when I cooked up the green crab, so I mixed it in with the water. I got some salt water, mixed in the J.O. spice, got that to a boil, and I put the crabs in it. And it definitely soaked the meat with flavor. Still trying to figure out how to cook the green crab though, but the claws, my goodness, they're tasty. The green crab claws are tasty. Oh, it's fading away. If there's a way to put it into a night mode, but I don't know how. Oh, I see this little weird thing on the side of the phone. I'm gonna touch it and find out what it does. I'm gonna prepare for motion sickness. Oh, I took it out of focus. Oh, what's this button do? Oh, that's not what I thought that did. Don't know what I did. Chat settings. Filter top messages. All messages. Okay. Well, good thing I got the second phone on the go. Oh, not sure. Oh, let's try the sketch thing. Wow, that's bright and white. Nope. Put this back to what it was. Oh, not playing with that too much more. Oh, wow, it's been a half an hour. Well, a little bit longer of a live than I thought I was going to do. But seeing things right now is kind of difficult. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Muchly appreciated. Tried to share a little bit of the sunset that we could see. You can see over McDonald's Point there. Here comes the car. Vroom. Ooh, my ugly mug. But anyways, peace everyone. Live long and prosper.